I teach a lot of skills to help aspiring leaders become executives, but nothing that I teach is as important as this single fundamental mindset shift that you have to make in order to move upwards in your career. Hi, my name is Tom Cox, and I'm the founder of Vertical Motion, where we help mid-career professionals become executives. And I'm going to jump right into it today. At Vertical Motion, we have a program called the Executive Career Accelerator. And in this program, what we do is we help mid-career professionals become executives. We do this by showing them how to align their career with their life purpose. Then we give them a ton of executive skills and mindsets in order to think and act like an executive. And finally, we help them build their executive network and not just find, but also in some cases create their own executive roles. And all of my clients transform themselves from mid-career professionals into powerful, confident, authentic executives who can lead great organizations and do great things in their career. And there's a trend that I want to talk about that I've noticed that all of my clients have, and I had 20 years ago, and almost every conversation that I've had with people who are trying to move up in their career, they have this same challenge. They have this same question or concern in the back of their mind that holds them back. This one thing holds back more people than anything on anyone's resume or in anyone's background. It holds them back more than any other personality trait. And this thing is a mindset shift that you have to make in order to move to the next level. And that mindset shift is that you have to believe that you can transform yourself into the person that you want to become. Now, I've built a program that is an absolute surefire way to get you into the executive ranks. Now, there's some criteria you have to meet. You have to have at least 10 years of experience in the business world or commensurate experience maybe in the military. You need to have managed some people. You need to be an authentic and empathetic person. You need to have a certain amount of drive and ambition. You need to be coachable and be willing to learn and humble. And if you have all of those traits, then you and I can work together to help you move from where you are in your career at the professional ranks or the manager level up to the executive ranks. And my program is set up so that you cannot fail. It is a outcome-based program. You join the program, we work together until you're in that role. And typically your signing bonus is going to pay for the program. And if not, your salary in the first year will pay for the program, and then you will get your ROI every year, year over year for the rest of your life. But there are people who are just not ready to jump into this program. And even the people that do jump in the program do so with a ton of fear and concern that they themselves cannot transform into the executive that I feel like they can be. And this is normal. This is what we all feel. There is this sense of fear that we're stepping outside of our comfort zone. We're stepping into the unknown. We're giving money to someone who says they can help us become this version of ourselves that we've always wanted to be. And we don't really believe it because we don't believe in ourselves. We don't believe that we can make that transformation. And that's what holds so many of us back from so much success in our life. It took cancer to help me realize that I was holding myself back from the mission and vision and belief that I had, that I can help people become better leaders, that I can help transform the executive ranks of corporate America, that I can install 1 million authentic, audacious, and empathetic leaders who can transform culture in American work society back to the way it was back when we weren't letting shareholders drive layoffs for profitability, back when we believed in creating environments for ourselves and for our teams to grow and thrive and do the best work possible. Even through hard times, we stick together. We don't have that anymore. And this is my mission and my vision. This is what I believe in. And I held back from sharing this because I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to transform into the coach that I needed to be in order to be able to do this work. If you want to become an executive and you have those traits, 10 years of experience, management experience, you have authenticity, empathy, you're audacious, you want to lead, you're driven, you're coachable, you're humble, you're willing to learn. You have those traits and you want to work with me, we will get you there. Guaranteed, because it's an outcome-based program. You have nothing to lose. But if you're sitting here thinking to yourself, I don't know if I can transform, I don't know if I believe in myself enough, let's get on a call and talk about it. And let's see if you do have what you need. I'll tell you if you're not ready for a program like this. because I don't want people in the program who aren't ready, who aren't going to succeed. It only makes you miserable, me miserable, and it looks bad. I'm only going to allow people into the program who actually can do this transformation, who can do this work. And if I tell you, if I believe in you, you need to believe in yourself more than I believe in you. That's how you're going to move up in your career. Now, deep down, you know that you are capable of doing great things, that you're here on this planet to do amazing things. You know this about yourself, but fear and shame and doubt are holding you back from becoming that best actualized version of yourself that you could be. I want you to think about this quote for a second. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's feeling the fear and then doing it anyway. You have to take a leap of faith and believe in yourself. Just like when we were a baby, we learned how to walk. We fell down, we stood up. We fell down, stood up. Earlier in our careers, when we make mistakes, we fall down, we get up. We fall down, we get up. One of my favorite proverbs is fall down 7 times. Stand up 8th time. You just keep getting up and you just keep going. And if you want to move forward in your career, you have to believe not only that you can do the thing, but that you can learn the thing, you can grow into the version of yourself that you need to be in order to be an executive. You have to be willing to open your mind to new mindsets and new ideas and new teachings and coachings and learnings that will help you get where you want to go. But you have to take the first step, and that first step is one that I can't help you with. It's the one where you believe in yourself and you invest in your own future. Don't let your current doubts hold your future self back any longer. The world deserves the highest, best version of yourself. This version of yourself that you know can change the world for the better in great and amazing ways. The world deserves to see that from you, and you deserve that. You deserve to be the version of yourself that you always knew that you could be. Getting from the mid-career professional level to the executive level is hard, and it's sneakily hard. There's a bunch of hidden things that you don't know. There's all these mindset shifts and these hidden tricks, things that you just have to know. I built a course that teaches all of it. There's a video on my channel that explains the step-by-step process to go from mid-career professional to executive. Go watch that video. It will walk you through what you need to do. If you work with me, I show you how to do those things, and we do them quickly so that you can get your ROI back faster, so that you are making $100,000 a year more every year, year over year, sooner. We only have so many years to work. We only have so many years to actually apply ourselves to our career. Get started now. Why wait? Why figure this out the long way? It took me 13 years to figure all of this stuff out over all of my executive experience, and I've condensed it down into one program where we work together for several months. We work together until you're an executive. If you show up and we talk, but you don't believe in yourself, if you don't feel confident that you can transform, it's not going to work. At the end of the day, it is the most important element to your success, is believing in yourself. And if you can believe in yourself, man, you can do amazing things. Let's get on a call. Let's have a conversation. I will tell you if you're not ready. I will tell you if you're not a fit. I will tell you if you're overqualified. I've had some calls like that too, where it's like, hey, look, man, you've already got 2/3 of what I know how to teach. You just need these elements. Go see these things. This is all you need. I'll tell you if you're overqualified. I'll tell you if you're underqualified. But if you're fit and you actually want to grow, you need to show up with the mindset that you can grow, that you can transform, that you can change. I believe in the concept of placing asymmetrical bets. An asymmetrical bet is a bet where you bet a certain amount and your return is 100x or 10x or some ridiculous amount. If you bet $100 and the return is 1,000, but you lose, you only lose 100, right? If you win, you gain 1,000. And you could place 10 of those bets. I want you to think about placing an asymmetrical bet on yourself. The asymmetrical bet is that you invest in a program that teaches you everything you need to know in order to become an executive. You then become an executive, and for the rest of your career, you make $100,000 a year more on average. You make $100,000 a year more than you would in your previous career, in your previous roles, right? The role you're in today. So this new version of yourself in, let's say, 3 months or 6 months or even 12 months, a year from now, you'll be making $100,000 more on average as you move up from manager to VP or something like that. What an amazing bet that is, right? That's a 10 times return on investment. My program is $7,500. And so if you make that investment in yourself and then you bet and then you earn 100 grand more every year, year over year, that's more than a 10x ROI every year for the rest of your career. Why wouldn't you make that bet? If you believe you can get there on your own, cool. Watch my content, learn what you need to do, and take that path. But if you want to do it sooner, you want to do it faster, you want to do it right, and you want to actually build a foundation that's deep enough and wide enough for you to go even further in your career, anyone can do this on their own, but to do it well, to do it in such a way that you set yourself up for a 20-year executive career that can go super far and super wide, that's what we do together. So if you want to make that investment in yourself, book a call. There's a link down below where you and I can get on a Zoom call. We can talk about what you need to do in order to take that next step. I can talk you through what the program is like, and I can show you a version of yourself that maybe you don't see just yet. But if you're willing to believe in yourself, then let's do this and let's get you where you belong. That's all I got for you today. I hope this was helpful. If you're on the fence thinking about things, just book a call. Let's have a conversation and see where things go. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next video.